It is about 3:20, and I am sitting on the corner of my own allotment on a box. I have flattened out the ground enough to put this box in the corner of my allotment, and now I can sit on it and keep stuff in it, which are two excellent uses for a box. If it doesn't sink entirely into the ground beneath, because it doesn't have any kind of hard standing, it's entirely on the mud. There is quite a lot of building rubble off the side of the allotment plots, so I might ferry some bricks over to put under the corners at least. Just stamp them down and settle the thing on top. I think that might make it a little more stable and happier. But for now it is on the mud. But at least it will stop weeds growing, because weeds can't get sunlight through 2 layers of plastic box. I am filthy, which is partly why I'm going to stop here. 1, I've put the box in place, which is what I set out to do. 2, the weather's kind of meh, and the ground is horrible to work because it's waterlogged. And 3, I am filthy. I am covered in mud. And I have been worse. I have done important imaginary politics whilst muddier than this. But I could go home and have a bath and not stay muddy for the next 3 days like I used to have to when I was doing the imaginary politics whilst muddy. Let us be grateful for small mercies. I do not have mud in my hair. Although I did notice when I turned the camera on that I have mud on my face. Sorry about that. I bought a book. I bought a book on gardening. It is called The Gardener's Labyrinth. I picked it off the shelf because that was an interesting title and I thought I'd look at it. And it turns out that The Gardener's Labyrinth was first published in 1577. It's a book on Tudor gardening. It contains such wonderful passages as an entire discourse on the great superiority of dove's dung over all other forms of dung, which are then listed in order of goodness. Human dung is apparently the least good. It's probably best not to put human dung on your vegetable garden, for more reasons than its utility as a fertiliser, but apparently it's also a bad fertiliser. And a section on to groweth plants of greater bigness than is customable. Customable bigness is a fantastic phrase. So I haven't brought the book up to the allotment because I don't want it to get ruined, but I may well read you some passages when the weather is better from The Gardener's Labyrinth. I will know it is a fake if it involves any instructions for the growing of potatoes.